need to the basic. You thinking only the people who learned computer science or programming language, people only can do the functional consulting. It is totally means wrong. Anyone can become SAP EHS consultant. Not only for the SAP EHS consultant, you can learn any module of SAP EHS business solution. So if you want to become a technical consultant in SAP, then you have to know the basic programming logics. Even what is my recommendation? Even if you want to learn the programming as well, you no need to learn any core programming languages like C++ or Python or HTML. You don't need any means basic background from computer science or IT. Yeah.
Thank
What is
you.
the next step? Yeah. Then, is there any
One
doubt?
more thing.
Yeah.
Uh, in addition to SAP HS, any other modules do I need to learn to get a like
So
job as as well?
yeah. You both people are Avinash and Aditya is belongs to EHS core domain. Okay. And what is my recommendation? EHS is one of the best module. The people who has the experience in EHS core domain, that will be the better option to learn for the SAP EHS module. Once you learn the EHS module, then whatever there is a very broad area in means in SAP, you can learn multiple of things which can integrate with the EHS. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. One more thing.
Mm. Yeah.
Generally, I have seen a lot of SAP EHS consultant jobs, which are asking
Mm.
for 4 to 5 years of experience. So if I do this now, uh,
Mm.
how can I compete with them?
Okay. So usually, the designation itself, SAP EHS functional consultant. Who can become a consultant? The person who has enough experience, right? Are you agree with me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, even the company prefer to recruit the people who has EHS core domain experience. Even the people who has the very much knowledge in the functional process. That means the business process. Okay, so the person who has already EHS core domain experience can, if you know about the configuration and customization part of SAP EHS, the means the recruitment company or the MNCs will be considered you are as an experienced in EHS core domain, and you can be a means if you are cracking their interview, obviously they will select you as an SAP EHS functional consultant. There is what I am trying to say. Your previous experience will be counted in your profession, even though you are working in the EHS core domain. Yeah. Is there any
Yeah.
questions?
Thank you,
Uh,
Srikant. That is what.
mm,
One question from
okay.
my end. Shrikant.
Yeah.
I wanted to know like EHS functional consultant and
Mm,
SAP EHS lead,
mm.
application lead or application developer. Those are these would be two separate job descriptions, right? And the
No.
requirements would be different, or would it be the same?
The structure of if I talk about SAP, the profession of means if a career of in SAP, there is two means we can broadly classify it as a two. One is SAP functional consultant. Okay.
Okay.
Another one is SAP technical consultant. So
Mm-hmm.
this is a two core area. Means broadly we can classify it as it. The functional consultant means what is the roles and responsibility of a functional consultant? You know the basic about the SAP. SAP is an ERP, right? ERP software. And the same
Right.
like as other softwares like Tally, Oracle, or Epson. Sorry, uh, multiple of means ERPs are available in market. Navision, Microsoft Dynamics. So the same like a SAP also ERP. SAP give a raw software, a raw platform with default setting of means standard settings. So as a functional consultant, what I have to do, you people have to customize SAP, that is a raw software, raw application based on the customer requirement, based on your client requirement. The people who has the very good knowledge in core domain, that people only can customize SAP function, means raw software into based on the customer requirements. If you know very much about how one in incident investigation process has to be carried out, right?
Right.
I hope you people know about the. So
Mhm.
SAP providing one business solution, it is called incident management, right? And
Okay.
you think you are working for Tata Motors or anyone means big MNC, they plan to implement SAP HSM in your their company. So they will means give some means contract or tender to some IT companies like Infosys or TCS like that. Then you people will be located means started to implement the SAP HS that particular company and try to implement the SAP HS in that particular company. So you have the basic means the raw application. What you have to do? You have to do the customization and configuration of SAP HS based on the requirement of Tata Motors. Are you getting my point? You
Yes.
no
So
need to, yeah,
that would be the
you don't need
functional.
to, yeah, tell
Mhm.
me.
So
Yeah, you don't need to means do the any coding or you don't need to do any means what I can call programming. Okay, so you need to configure the existing software based on the client requirement.
understood. So this
Oh
would be for
yeah,
the functional. है ना?
yeah, that is a role for the functional consultant. To fulfill the client requirement, you must know about the business process. Suppose client is saying, please means configure the incident investigation process in SAP HS. Suppose I
Mhm.
belongs to one production or some other core domains. So even I don't know how the incident management process is means doing means of process is laying in any company. So as an EHS professional, so I can define these are the steps in EHS incident means investigation process. So the same you have to implement, you have to configure in SAP EHS. Okay, for that you have to learn the configuration and customization part of SAP HS.
Right. And the other section
Yeah.
that I had asked, as in the
Uh,
application lead, etc., that would be
oh
the
yeah, yeah,
development
that
of
I
the
will.
ERP
Yeah,
application.
yeah, yeah, exactly. That I will come. I will explain about that in just a minute. So in normal companies, it is the start from the trainee consultant. Okay,
Mhm.
that the hierarchy is just like this, a trainee consultant, and it will become associate consultant. Then it will be means consultant, functional consultant, then senior consultant. Then based on the project requirement, there will be a lead, or there will be a delivery manager or project manager. Okay, that diversity of the project, there will be a multiple of designation. Lead, that means he is leading a few more people. Under the lead, there will be a multiple of people in different modules. Or if the project is very huge, then there will be a multiple of SAP EHS consultant, associate consultant. Then there will be a lead to coordinate the all activities, because in SAP EHS itself, it's a very broad area. There is a multiple of components. Okay, with a single consultant, you can't execute any project in SAP HS.
Right. So
Yeah.
scripting, etc., would be again just going deeper into
Scripting,
the technical part. Scripting, etc., would be functional side or technical side?
that is scripting. What do you mean? Oh, I don't know about what did you ask? Scripting.
As in, you know, test scripts, defect supports. So this is something that the requirement is coming up in the industry, and this is
Script,
something that
script. In if you ask about the projects, you have to do the multiple of documentational work as a part of the project. You have to create assist documents to be documents. There is a multiple of documents you have to create and manuals you have to create.
Mhm. So this
Yes,
will
and a
form
functional
part of
consultant
the training.
because
Will
that
this
is
be
part of learning the process, to understanding the process from the client end.
okay? So this will be useful for us as functional consultants, or is it out of the scope?
For if you want to really means groom your career in SAP HS consultant, it is a functional consultant is one of the best of option. Once you learn functional consulting, then you can learn about the technical
Technical.
technical part of the SAP.
Okay, okay, I understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Avinash.
Yes, sir, understood.
Yeah, yeah. Shall we wind up this question and answer session so I can jump with my our session?
Yes, yes, Srikan.
So,
You can go
so
ahead.
yeah, yeah, sure. I have one more question for you. So, how much you know about SAP? So I think Aditya is already work with as an end user in SAP, right?
Yes.
Yeah, which
So
module?
it's not exactly, it's not SAP as per se. It was basically its version in ERP, proprietary
Which
software of
ERP?
our company
Which ERP?
through Oracle.
Oracle. Okay. So
Yeah.
this is a part of the ERP which is using for managing EHS or some other business function.
Yes. It's managing other business sections as well, and it
Uh,
was implemented for EHS as well as our management systems.
for EHS, which part? In EHS also there is EHS basically core of each business functions. Even if you are supply chain management, even if you are in production, even if you
Hmm.
are in a logistic. So wherever you go, the EHS is an integral part of any operations. So usually ERP using for yeah, for managing EHS. In India, if I talk about the India, using ERP for audit management, auditing purpose, right?
Right.
Auditing for your quality management system, for auditing for your ISO 14001 and 45001, right? So
Right.
usually, so usually ERP is using for the auditing purpose because you people have to maintain multiple of reports and documents, right? And then only you can produce in front of auditors. So audit
Mm.
management, yeah, nowadays audit management, yeah, so multiple of ERPs are available for managing audit. Second, about incident management, I said.
Mhm.
So incident management also, we are using the multiple of ERPs. Third about what I can call product complaints. You know what is product complaints? So both are from means which kind of manufacturing industry?
So broad compliance would be ROHS and reach compliance, etc. Right?
Exactly, exactly. So just I would like to know, you both are from chemical manufacturing or any other
I'm
FMCG
from
or
auto
I'm from
sector.
construction.
so Avinash from
I'm from
construction
construction.
and Aditya from
auto, auto
auto
manufacturing.
acceleries.
Yeah,
So OEM.
absolutely.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, I think so. Product complaints is a part of ERP because nowadays in multiple of rules or regulations are enacted in multiple of countries, even India. So POPs, President of Pollutants. There is a multiple of rules. They are controlling the threshold limit value of multiple of hazardous substances. So multiple of just explain. So in market there is a multiple of ERPs are available for the purpose of multiple of business function like audit management, incident management, product compliance, even the environment management. Okay. So what is difference from other ERP to SAP? SAP is given the all business functions in under the one umbrella, right? Are you getting my points?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, if you go with Oracle, so you can't get the all means business solutions, business function solution for the all business functions in a single under the one umbrella, means under the Oracle. So you have to buy the different of ERPs.
Okay.
Are you getting my point? So
Yeah.
okay, so
Yes.
for what SAP is delivering, SAP is delivering the all means a business solution for the all means business functions in a within a single under the one umbrella. Okay, SAP EHS also one business solution, the application for business solution by SAP. Okay, so I can share one PPT with you, so you'll get a better understanding. Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
So it is clearly visible, right?
Yes. The
Yes.
presentation is visible.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's great. So SAP is an ERP, means ERP, that means we shortly call as ERP. It is an enterprises resource planning software developed by the German company SAP, right? SAP the means SAP stands for System Application and Products in a Data Processing. So, we know about the EHS very well. What is the purpose of EHS? It is very clear, right? What is the purpose of EHS in any organization, Aditya?
Yeah, that would be to
Hello.
maintain the health and safety of the employees in their regular operations as well as
Yeah.
with environmental requirements.
So we can
Uh,
broadly, yeah. Tell me.
Compactable documentation.
Yeah, exactly, for the compatible documentation, the right documents for the right people, and basically, what is the key areas? It is one of legal, and second about the finance and morality. That is the three key areas which we need the EHS in integral EHS. That is the main means purpose to maintain EHS environment, health, and safety management system in any organizations. That means proactively identify and analyze and mitigate the environment health and risk, and manage the chemicals safely and monitor the industrial hygiene and reduce the environmental impact. We can broadly classify it such a way. Okay. So in your both companies, you will use the multiple of chemicals, right? Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are the things suppose you are going to use? Hello.
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Yeah, yeah. So suppose
Yeah.
if you are going to use one chemical, one chemical product, what are the things you must have?
So basically, from the HS perspective,
Hmm.
the required would be MSTSs, and that
Yeah,
would give us
we need MSTS. Then
yes,
second thing, you need
uh,
MSTS.
any threshold quantities regarding the storage and use of that chemical with respect to
Yeah, yeah.
legal requirements.
You
Yeah.
need MSTS, right? If you are
Yeah.
Yeah.
handling with many chemicals, MSTS. then that product container must be have a proper label, right?
Uh-huh.
It must have it parts of EHS. Without a label, how you can identify the material is belongs to which area, which means product, which means what are the means what hazardous characteristics it has. So everything will tell about the label. Where the material is belongs to which dangerous good. Is it hazardous or non-hazardous? So label is most important part, right? Is it?
Yes, Sri.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Then you only check about MSTS and label. You want anything else?
Permit to permit.
Uh, yeah, obviously means if you are what I can call you are saying about a permit to work, right?
Yeah.
So before that, I have to take I have to explain two means a major part of SAP HS, right? Then we can go with the next slides. That will be better. In SAP HS, there is a two part, right? One is product safety and stewardship. Okay. The second part is EHSM, Environment, Health and Safety Management. This is a two business solution providing by SAP, right? In all days, it is called SAP EHS Classic. It is a SAP GUI based business solution by SAP, and it is EHSM. Usually, it is called SAP EHSM. Means Environment, Health and Safety Management System. Okay, so product safety and stewardship will cover few areas. Product safety. Okay, global level management. Okay, hazardous substances and dangerous goods management. Okay, so these are the areas will covered by product safety and stewardship. Okay, and SAP EHSM it will cover about incident management and risk assessment and your environment management and chemical approval. Okay, yeah, yeah. This is to hello,
Yes, Sri.
hello. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So these are the two key areas in SAP HS. Broadly, this both are different business applications, right? It is Web and Pro based business solution by SAP. Okay. The okay, so these are the two core areas. Okay, so what we discussed about MSDS. So I'm trying to explain about what are the means application can be used in your day-to-day business in by with the help of SAP HS. So are you getting my points, Aditya and Avinash?
Yes,
Yes,
Sri.
Pranav, it's clear.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a two area because sometimes what will happen in earlier before S4 HANA, Before S4 HANA server means we used one another server. It is called ECC. So in ECC there is a only one solution. It is called SAP EHS Classic. Okay, that will cover the multiple of business means SAP EHS components, and nowadays it became S4 HANA. So in S4 HANA we have two individual business solutions comes under the SAP EHS. One is about product safety and stewardship. Another one is SAP EHSM. Okay, the in
Okay, so it's in S4 HANA only the second section was added.
no. This is the individual business solution
Yeah, so
because
in the ECC,
yeah.
this section was not available. In S4 HANA, this was
ECC, no. This is actually enhancement package.
okay.
Okay, okay. Actually, in if I will show you, I will show you the one ECC server with you. So then you get the basic understanding.
Also, a related question, Shrikant. Why
Yeah.
for practice and like self learning, how will
Mm.
we access the software or the servers?
Server access. Remote access will provide by Subbu. Okay, you just discuss with Subbu, then he will
Okay.
provide. Okay, for the practicing purpose. There is no difference between what I can call ECC and S4 HANA. The usual configuration and customization part is same. Okay, means there is some business solutions are means entered with SAP, and SAP is no more providing the support for some business solution for S4 HANA, which is already available in ECC. That's it.
Okay, okay.
That's it. So this is SAP GUI. Means GUI nothing. That is a graphical user interfaces to access SAP application server. That's it. It is ECC server. So you can see earlier system little bit slow. Earlier SAP is provided all that means your waste management and occupational health and industrial hygiene and safety is with ECC server. Nowadays, what happened? This is a ECC server. Nowadays, what happened? For the as per the simplification of SAP, this the waste management, occupational health, and industrial hygiene and safety no more available with SAP HS, right? If you want to means implement in for this business solutions, you have to means buy a new means application, that means SAP HS. Okay, and they are
Okay.
broadly classified their business in two area in SAP HS. One is product safety and stewardship. You can see this. So in ECC, there is, I mean, two parts. One is the this product safety, global label management, hazardous substances management, and dangerous goods management, and waste management, and occupational health and incident, industrial hygiene and safety. The all risk assessment and incident management will comes under the industrial hygiene and safety. The all occupational health, that means health management plan and your health surveillance or your injury, illness, and your OHS, occupational health center. Everything will monitor and control under the component of occupational health. So, as per the new simplification, the means this support is no more available with SAP HS, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So what we discussed about MSTS. Suppose if you are going to handle, you are going, you got means your company you got one means what I can product. So you need the MSTS, right? And obviously you must have the labels, labels with your product, right? So I will come to permit and everything. Okay, so first we can talk about product safety and stewardship, right? So product safety and stewardship, nothing. It is purely is a part of product compliance. Aditya already explained about ROHS, this POP, and substances of concern and everything, MSTS. Yeah, okay, so we need multiple of documents, right? Like MSTS, labels, trump card, right? And
Yeah.
these are the means multiple of documents we need in EHS to provide a safe and a health means safe information to the people who is going to handle that particular product or who is going to use that particular product. So SAP, this EHS classic version means the business solution is providing the all means business solutions, right? That is a part of product safety and stewardship. For the EHSM, the as usual, it is provide the business solution for incident management, risk assessment, environment management, and chemical approval. Okay, those are the key areas. So now you are thinking about, okay, these are all of the things we know already. So what is our role? Exactly, Aditya, right?
Yeah.
Avinash, are you agree with me? You thinking what is our role as an functional consultant? Yeah. So I will tell you what is you people have to do. Okay. So you need MSDS ultimately. So whenever
Mhm.
you manufacturing one product, ultimately you need MSDS. As per the law, whoever manufacturing any hazardous materials, they must have MSDS, right? Who are shipping any means material from one place to another place, that in transit also they must have the trump card, right? Who are
Right.
people going to store or handle, they must have the MSTS. Who are going to use the particular chemical, the people must have the MSTS. So MSTS playing the very important role, right?
Correct.
So yeah, as a functional consultant, your duty to customize. That means whenever a company is you are a client, we can call as a client. Suppose you are working for a customer, right? Whenever your
Mhm.
client is manufacturing X product in their production process, so MSDS or shall be generated by manually or automatically, right?
Mhm.
Suppose your company is manufacturing more than 500 product, to creating MSDS for each product is not possible. Are you agree with me?
Yes, it will be required.
So means you need MSDS for the all
All the
500
chemicals.
material, right?
Right.
Are you agree with me, Aditya?
Yes.
Avinash?
Yes, Shrikant.
So for creating means writing MSDS for ordering MSDS for the 500 materials in a particular interval, it is not possible
Mhm.
with one man. So you need to automate with available data in your system, right?
Okay.
So now I can I ask one question?
Sure.
Yeah. So in MSDS, what are the data must we have?
Details like the physical and chemical properties, the
Yeah,
flash
exactly.
points.
You have to maintain chemical and physical properties, physical properties. And what are the other things you have to? So how many sections are there in MSDS?
If I remember, I think 12 sections were there.
There is
Sorry,
a
9.
16 section, right?
Mm-hmm.
As per internationally recommended MSDS, there is a 16 section. In 16 section, there is a multiple of information you have to maintain.
Correct.
Okay, so we can go with means what I can call SAP HS. So, can you relate this structure with your MSDS?
On the left side, right?
Yeah, this is property tree.
Hmm. Correct.
These are the information you have to maintain the multiple of information. So
Right.
here, so then only you can automatically ship, automatically generate MSDS, right? So you have to
Uh-huh.
maintain a multiple of information. So in SAP HS, as an SAP HS functional consultant, your duty to maintaining substance master data. Are you getting my point? Now you, I think, I hope you got a basic idea what is your role.
Right.
Srikanth, I
Yeah,
have a doubt.
yeah.
This data is already available, or should we do we need to create this?
So there is a very means interesting question. So we know as in a manufacturing sector, usually we will use usually this is a process. No? We will use the multiple of raw material and we will make multiple of finished goods, right? Are
Yeah,
you agree with me this point? For the each
yeah,
material, we need to maintain the means all data. Then only we can create a MSDS for the final product, right? So
okay,
are you agree with me? Then only you can means so we people are not scientists to means develop the physical and chemical properties for the each material, each substance. It is not a possible, right?
yeah,
So are you agree with me? So there is a
yes,
means data, standardized data which is available in your even in our market. We can readily means load to our SAP system.
okay.
So are you got my point?
But if it is already available, then what should we do? What is our work to do?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that is a very good question. So the data already available with the market. So the data which is called SAP regulatory contents. Sorry, SAP EHS regulatory content. Okay. So what is SAP EHS regulatory content? The data which is already available in market. Okay, that this we can shortly call as a SERC. SERC providing the standardized data for the standardized substance. Suppose your company is manufacturing one industrial cleaner, right? Okay, your company is manufacturing industrial cleaner. The data which is available in market will not provide the chemical and physical properties of the industrial cleaner which your company is producing. Are you got my point?
Okay. Yeah, okay.
But for producing industrial cleaner, your company will use standardized substance, standardized organic chemicals only, right? For
Yes,
toluene or your sodium hypochlorite. These are the substance which is readily available in market, used as an ingredient of manufacturing industrial cleaner. Are you agree with me? This is a
yes,
standardized
yes.
means ingredients for manufacturing industrial cleaner. then what you have to do? The in market already the data means data is available for the toluene and the sodium hypochlorite. The material which itself means this type of materials we called as a pure substance in EHS. It is called a pure substance. What is pure
Okay.
substance? Which is defined by any literature form. Okay, so we have the information already. Means the information that means the chemical properties in means market. We knows already. So then you have to means inherit or refer the chemical and physical properties which is already available with in market which with your product. That is a role of, means duty of SAP HS functional consultant. Have you got my point?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I expect this question from you means almost all the students will ask then already data is available in market, then what is our role in SAP HS?
Okay.
Then here we will use a multiple of tools to means inherit and refer the means chemical and physical properties from other means the pure substance, other specifications already available in market. I think you got it.
Yeah, Srikant.
Yeah. So this is just one means a business solution by SAP EHS. Then multiple of means this is it is a very broad area based on your what I called imagination. Based on your experience in core domain, you can customize the SAP EHS based on the client requirement. So usually, for the what is the purpose of MSDS? So MSDS must be shared with your customer. That means your end user, right? If your industrial cleaner is going to use any means end user, then as a producer of industrial cleaner, your responsibility is to share MSDS of industrial cleaner with the end user. Is it? So,
Yeah.
so are you agree with me in this point, right? Now, that is your duty. What are the materials you are manufacturing in your company, producing in your company? So all materials, substance must have the MSTS. The second point, whenever you are selling the means product to your end user, you must share the MSTS with the particular end user. I just took example for the industrial cleaner. There is a multiple of chemicals are there. I took only example for the MSTs. There is a multiple of means things are there. You need to share with your end user. Even means what I call you are shipping the dangerous goods from one place to another, right? So I trying to explain what are the key areas we can do the value addition in EHS by using the SAP EHS business solutions, right?
So, Shrikant, as you
Mm.
explained quite well in this for the
Mm.
materials management. So,
Mm.
from the role of a functional consultant,
Mm.
we will be explaining to the client the benefits of SAP as well as try to meet his needs, right? So, will
Yeah.
he in the example that you shared?
Mm.
If he's developing a chemical or a solvent, so he will
Mm.
provide us the data for that, and we will use the database to generate the MSDS, or will we be suggesting to him to use the SAP system to
No, no,
generate
no,
the
no. That is usually client will provide all necessary information to you to customize and configure the system. They are already running their business. They
Yes,
just want to
they
digitize.
already have
That's
that
it.
data with them, so that has to be
Yeah,
converted into the SAP environment, right?
yeah. By
Okay.
using the existing information available in market.
Right.
Yeah. So this is one example. Next about legal aspects. So if you so what is dangerous goods? What is hazardous substances?
Substances defined, as, for example, in MSIHC, that pose risks to human as well as the environment.
Exactly. So
Which
any
design protection
substances which poses to means harm which pose has harm to human health or environment. It may be a short time or a long time, which is called hazardous substances. For the safe handling of hazardous substances, we have to follow multiple of regulations, right? So for if I talk about the threshold limit value, ROHs, and the substances of concern, so multiple of things, multiple of many things are there. You have to maintain whenever you are handling hazardous substances in your process or in manufacturing process. So SAP one as business means solution is there in SAP HS. It is called hazardous substances management, which will helps to us how we can effectively manage the hazardous substances, right? So for the next about the global level management. So for the global level management, you know about GHS,
Yeah, global
GHS,
no,
ISO
sir.
standard.
Global
Uh,
Harmonized System for labeling hazardous substances, right? So
Yeah.
SAP EHS is providing business solution for the labeling as per the GHS norms. So this why I'm saying this is just overview of SAP EHS. There is a quite good area is there. SAP EHS providing the solutions how we can digitalize our business functions. So as an SAP HS consultant, you have to learn the configuration part and the customization part. Whenever you are means punching a purchase order or a sales order, automatically how labels are generating, right? How MSTS are automatically generating. How MSTS can be author. Author means how MSTS can be write with the information available in your system. Okay. So is there any, I just took a few example only. There is a multiple of business solutions are there. If second about the dangerous goods management. So what is dangerous goods?
Dangerous goods, I think, again, relating to materials being transported to
Yeah, yeah,
different states.
exactly. So when dangerous goods comes to scenario, you are means transporting any means dangerous goods from one place to another place means other another locations. Okay, so dangerous goods playing is a very important means dangerous goods management is playing very important role to managing dangerous goods while transporting from one place to another place by sea, by ship, oh sorry, by means aeroplane or by road. Okay, so even you can see if you means in a road by road you can see in roads. So in petrol tanker or diesel tanker showing some particular information behind of
Yeah,
any each containers.
right.
What is the purpose for showing that particular symbols and signs? It is a
It
part of legal obligations. Some
yes,
rules are enacted whenever you are means transiting particular goods. You must be follow, right?
correct.
And that is showing that symbol or showing that means what I'm called HASCOM code or that display. It is part of one regulations. Okay. So in addition of that, you have to maintain multiple of documents as well. Whenever you are transferring any material from India to US, you have to follow by flight by air. you have to follow the multiple of rules and regulations enacted by IATA, right?
Hmm.
The packaging standards, the labeling standards, and which kind of materials can be transferred by air or ship or by road. There is a multiple of regulatory lists are there. You have to follow. So SAP HS will help to manage the dangerous goods while in your business. So you can configure that as well, the dangerous goods regulations in system. Okay.
Right.
So this
So
yeah,
using these aspects. So what
yeah.
is, if I would like to know the scope, is it limited to particular industries? Because we'll be on the functional side, so the purpose is to work with an IT company. And does this limit our avenues to say manufacturing or chemical or something like that, depending upon the client,
Uh,
basically?
Yeah, that is purely depending on the client because so chemicals chemical is the most integral part of any business, right? So without
Hmm.
chemicals, you can't manufacture anything. Okay, and that is the only reason product safety and stewardship is one of the integral part of any chemical manufacturing company. For EHSM, that means incident management, risk assessment, environment management, and chemical approval. That is integral part of any company which they are using chemical or their incident management, risk assessment, and environment management is a common for the all kind of industry. The remaining are bit related to chemical manufacturing companies.
Okay, so like getting to the scope of SAP in industries, like
Mm.
the demand and the compensation that the companies offer for it, is it as how is it, how is the scope in India basically?
In India, all so 90 percentage of opportunities are belongs to foreign countries like basically in Europe and US. So you have to work for the Europe and US clients from India.
You're right.
So for
So basically,
yeah,
regulations are driven through European US, so that is why those will be more requiring these sorts of interventions.
yeah. Actually, there is a two way to get in to SAP EHS career, functional consultant career. One is you can work for any clients with in IT sector like service sector. That means you can join as a Accenture as an SAP EHS consultant, and Accenture
Hmm.
having their own project. So you will be part of that particular project. And the second option, so that project may be for the customers who are belongs to India and maybe they are from abroad as well.
Okay.
Okay, for the second option, you can directly join to any product-based company. The company already manufacturing any products, and they need in-house SAP HS consultant. Then you can join as a
Okay.
consultant,
All
and
right.
you can provide the business solutions for them.
Okay. Okay. And
Okay.
lastly, just wanted to know, like, what is the compensation and
So compensation
package
in
structure depend?
currently, the requirement of EHS consultant is quite high. Means companies could not able to fulfill their means client requirement for the SAP EHS consultant. In current scenario, it is that SAP EHS functional consultant is a hot cake. The chance to get placed is very high because
Okay.
it is a very means rare area the people knows about, and the EHS no, normally usually people comes to this area must have the enough knowledge, otherwise it will not work.
Right.
Yeah.
And lastly, just wanted to know, like, what is the target that we should be aiming for after this course? As in, what roles or what organizations would be most suitable once we are
So
well versed
usually
with
for
SAP?
all IT sectors like Accenture, TCS, Infosys, Wipro, the all IT companies having multiple of opportunities for SAP as a functional consultant. Other than means IT sector, you can join into AstraZeneca, Shell, Huntsman. There is multiple of companies uh, recruiting SAP HS consultant for their means in-house purpose as well.
Right. And
Yeah,
for the comparing an EHS professional getting into SAP versus an IT professional who's been working with SAP with other modules also, what
yeah.
is something that we can focus on since we are entering, say, after 6, 7, 8, 9 years into SAP? Anything
Mm.
that can give us an edge when we are competing, say, with the IT professionals in the same field?
Yeah, the people who are already working in SAP HS, who having already the previous IT experience, are not well aware about business functions. Okay, so because I know, even with my team also, there is multiple of people are coming from the IT background. He they doesn't means did not means not don't know about what is MSDS, how many section means sections are there, how it can be means integrate with the business functions. That is a
Okay.
reason the companies like Accenture and means TCS are more interested to recruit the people from core domains who has
Okay.
real-time experience. So you
Hmm.
don't worry. The people who can already IT experience only can become can be a functional consultant. That is means wrong. Okay, even I have the lot of people. I know the lot of people who comes from multiple of different domain and doing EHS quite well. That's my guarantee. If you have the enough experience in EHS, then you can perform better than anyone.
You're right. Right.
Yeah. But you must know the basic means basic fundamentals of EHS functions, how it is integrating with sales and distribution, how to integrating with your material management, production, quality management. That's it.
Hmm. Understood.
Okay.
Understood.
Okay, so before completing that, I would short to something more. So our SAP course curriculum will be cover about overview of SAP and that means concept of ERP means and projects and methodology, because you will be a part of one projects, then you must know about the projects and methodology, how one project is executing, and the system landscape, SAP navigation and organizational structure, and the another these are the means this is the overview of SAP HS. This is the one component which is called basic data and tools. It is covered about the basic settings of SAP HS, specification management, tools in specification management, report definition, phrase management, and import export methodology. So Avinash is asked about how the means data will load to our system. For that purpose, we will use the import and export methodology to load the bulk data into our system, and application link enabling in SAP HS. The multiple of area which we must know about do the configuration and customization, and product safety. That means basic data for the product safety, report management, shipping, customization in report shipping, and GLM. That means global level management, substance volume tracking, It is very important tool which is using for SAP HS. Okay, to monitoring the threshold limit value, reach compliance. Okay, and WWI. This is one another means tool which we are using to create reports, multiple of reports and labels. And dangerous goods management. That means master data, maintain the master data, digi checks, digi documents, and product release labels. And we will cover hazardous substances management as well here. And the new solution of SAP HS, that is, we will cover the overview of new business solutions like incident management, risk assessment management, and management of change. Yeah, and that Fiori applications and integration task as well. These are the course curriculum. What are the things we will cover in SAP HS course?
In integration, it would be with other modules or
Exactly,
something.
exactly. Yeah, you have to integrate with other modules. So SAP HS, it is not a standalone application.
Correct.
Yeah.
So HR module, etc. for incident management will be covered in that, right?
Yeah. I said this is both are the individual module. So we will go through the overview of the EHSM. Okay, even you can discuss with the Subbu. Wow. Okay, I don't know what exactly. So we
Okay,
can go with both and we can go with the separately because both are the different business solutions.
right.
Yeah. So is there any questions about SAP HS course contents or any tools? I just explained a few tools only, means few business
Right,
solutions only. So you can check with the internet as well as there is a multiple of business solutions are in, I means in SAP HS. You can automate or customize based on the client requirement. So you
right,
have to
and
learn the custom means the customization part. That's it.
right.
How I can customize, how can configure the system based on the client requirement. Purely that is the things we will learn in this course.
Right. And for the course timing, etc., should I get in touch with Subbu or
So that
like how?
everything you have to discuss with the Subbu.
Okay, understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Subbu, are you there? Hello. Avinash, do you have any questions?
No, sir. I
Okay.
got clarity.
Mm. I don't know where is he.
Thank you for the session, Srikanth.
Okay.